YouTube live stream. Jindawala. Ekdam Jindawala Haj. Shabash. Shabash. Okay, Betoge. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Shabash. Namaste. Namaste. Shabash. Namaste. Namaste. Wow, wow, wow. Wandering soul. Shabash. Okay, hal hai. Oh, CJ Haldwani or ki hunin sab tik tak chu. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. और की हुनीन आजकल हल्द्वानी बाजारन सब शांति छु बा Chef Sumig. Namaste. This is my real home, Sumig. This is my real home. Not Australia, not England, the Himalaya. Himalaya. अभी मैं आ रहा हूँ हाँ शाबाश वाह 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 Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Ah. Oh. Ah. Muhammad. Salam. Wow, wow. Assalamu alaikum. Ah, yes, Sumik, this is my real home. England was just my birthplace. England was just my birthplace. Australia, working and money, but there's a small network problem tonight here. Chef Sumik, your religion, which country? Chef Sumik. Ah, Sumik ji, is my religion very important to you, or Sumik ji, is my religion important to you, or the old traveller arrived? Where are the old friends? They're busy. They're working in the fields, cooking food, milking the cow. Now I've got a small network problem. The screen is stuck. The screen's not moving. The messages are not moving. So please understand, yeah? Okay. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. A small network problem, I think, here. Oh. Shabash. अभी थोड़ा सा नेटवर्क का दिक्कत है. मेरे स्क्रीन पर संदेशों पर कोई चौकापन नहीं है. चौकापन. My messages are not moving, so please understand me. I have a network problem, screen problem, yeah? Ah, weekend party vibes, maybe wondering, yeah. Ah, wandering soul, I'm happy you found those videos. Good, good, good. Wow, wow, wow. Network problem. The screen's not moving. The messages are not moving. Yeah, let's wait, wandering soul. It may happen there, yes. Shabash, shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Today I had very, very nice lunch today. Some 4 aloo parathe, char khaya hai, char. Or dal, aj, patla wala. And joli, and khichdi, yes. Ah, you saw the food blog, yeah, Wandering Soul, from the other day, that's right. Good, 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 yes. No, those videos, Wandering Soul, are not too long. I remember 4 minutes, 6 minutes, sometimes 8 or 9 minutes. Yes, that's right. Especially talking about the problem TH sounds, the TH number one sound in English. This is a problem. Th, 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 th. And thank you, Thursday, thirsty, thing. And TH number two, mother, brother, other. These are problem sounds to learn for Indo-Aryan language speakers. Hi, Anita. How are you? Anita from Sheraghat? Sheraghat? Ah. In Pithoragarh, Uttarakhand. That's right. And to you from Mamta, Mamta Ija, Namaste. That's it. Oh, Yogesh. Oh, Yogesh. Network problem today. My messages are not moving. Never mind. Oh. Well, you can hear the birds chirping. I can't. I can hear very softly. I heard that comment before, Wandering Soul. Sometimes I don't hear the birds chirping, and I think it's come from the device or something. I heard today in Kota, Rajasthan was 48. The second wave of the summer heat is coming now. The second wave, yes. Soon we will see 50 degrees, 53 before monsoon, yes. That's interesting, Wandering Soul. Yeah, I can't hear any sound. This is not the first time this happened, you know? Chef Sumik, no no second message from you. You ask me my country, I told you, England, Australia. Then Chef Sumik, you ask me my religion, and I asked you, Sumik, is it important to you, my religion, or is it more important my humanity? What's more important to you, Sumik, my religion or my humanity? He's not answering. That's right, Wandering Soul. The rains pouring down here are pre-monsoon rain. The big question is it simply pre-monsoon, rains coming before the monsoon starts, before the real monsoon starts, or are they rains caused by the monsoon coming soon? I hear, Wandering Soul, that about Tuesday, the first monsoon rains will reach South India, like Kanyakumari, you know. So I think it's more like local intense summer heat rains. Intense summer heat rains. My idea. Now I can move the screen again. Hi, Mohammed. Salam. Wandering Soul. Still, it's weird. It's raining before monsoon. That's happening in every state. Look, some very strange things are happening since climate change. Since how many years, Wandering Soul? 15 years climate change? 20 years? I don't know how many years. 20 years maybe? So we must expect this. We must expect this. You remember in the last few weeks also we had some rains, right? In the last few weeks in South Asia. Um, it was explained. It's explained as it wasn't rain since the last few weeks. Explained as Western disturbance, you know, disturbance of weather coming from the West, coming from Europe. So I don't know. The world's climate is very, very complicated, Wandering Soul. Normally, pre-climate change, the world's climate was complicated. Now more complicated. Also, Wandering Soul, the Indian Ocean also has its own weather system. It moves east to west. West to east to west, Indian Ocean, yeah. It's called Indian Ocean Dipole, Indian Ocean Dipole, IOD. Hi, Trouser Snake, how are you, Trouser? Thanks for coming to my live stream, or coming to our live stream for the first time, maybe, Snake Trouser, huh? Where are you from? Which place? Thanks for coming. And please, everybody, please remember, just you please stay more time on our live stream, not my live stream, our live stream. Please stay more time on our live stream. It will help the channel to grow. And please also tell your social circle, friends, neighbors, family, tell them also about this small channel, yeah? My background is born in England, worked in Australia, and because of residency, I call myself Pahadi David or Mountain David because for half of my life, coming and going, I've lived in the Himalayas. So I call myself Mountain David or Pahadi David, like that. Also, in the last Wandering Soul, maybe about this climate change, I don't know, but in the last few weeks in South Asia, we had a lot of rain, right? That made some fresh snowfall on the Himalayas. Fresh snowfall on the Himalayas in March and April because of fresh rain. So who knows? Yes, Shakra Rakshit looks like he's on leave. He's on busy. He's busy. Yes, that's right. Tanishk Pandey, Namaste. आप कैसे हो? सब ठीक ठाक है तनिष्क? Wow, wow. Swagatam, हमारी live stream को Swagatam Tanishk. Are you returning to our live stream after some gap? Are you coming back? Welcome again, Tanish. Nice to hear your name. Thank you. Wandering Soul. Some people, they make a mistake when they visit the Himalayas for the first time. They make a big mistake. They come up in summertime to the Himalayas. They come up in summertime or monsoon, and they don't see the Himalayas because of rain and because of cloud cover. But believe me, the best time to visit the Himalayas is December, January, February. It's very cold, but if you bring plenty of warm clothes, you can survive. Yeah, like 1st of December to end of February or middle of March. That's the best time to see the Himalayas. Then when you see the Himalayas, you can get the full enjoyment of the Himalayas. You know what I mean? This is my small room. You see the roof? You can see that? Yeah? Above that are black slates, not cement, black slates. On that side of the house, small house, 4 rooms, on that side we have cement roof. That's the front door, middle door. So small internet problem tonight. The my messages are not moving normally. Anyhow, some people are viewing. That's good. Good. Oh, New message. Wandering soul, are you a young person? Young people can adjust very easily to new climates. Look, for me, the first subject here is to see the Himalayas, to see the real Himalayas, maybe after fresh snow, depending on climate change, to come and see that and to make some adjustments because of that. Do you know what I mean? You would need extra warm clothing, 2 layers between 1st of December to end of February, Wandering Soul. 2 topies, banyan, thick jacket, 2 pairs of long pants, 2 pairs of socks, boots, gloves, dastana, yeah. You must bring plenty of extra clothes in wintertime, you must. And then you can make easy adjustment. And you want to stay up here in a homestay or hotel with a hot water geyser, so you can continue to bath fully, regularly in the winter, say during your holiday, you know. Hi, Formula, namaste, thanks for coming back, Sing. Yes, this is traditional style, outside and inside. The walls are made from big stones, and inside and outside covered with mud and cow dung. Sing, Formula, covered with mud and cow dung. After a little time, there's no smell from the cow dung. And the cow dung, as you know, the cows are pure vegetarian. So after 2 or 3 days, there's no smell from the dung. You know, they don't eat meat, right? Yeah. Yeah, Wandering Soul, it would be very nice for a family vacation with parents. Just bring plenty of warm clothes. Not just 1 layer, 1 jacket, 1 shirt. No. 2 layers, full body. Tanish Pandey. Now my messages are moving. The messages are moving down only. David, what do you think about Winston Churchill? Tanish, you can get plenty of information about Winston Churchill, plenty of information on YouTube and Google, plenty of stories. Hi, Aradhana Dilse. Rosie, how are you today? Rosie, how are you going? That's right, Wandering Soul. It's a strong combination for the wall strength there. That's right. And maybe you know that with the inside and outside walls covered with mud and cow dung, in summertime, it makes the building cooler. It's less hot. And in wintertime, it makes the building feel less cold, you know? Yeah, I'm fine, thanks, Rosie. Aradhana Dilse, how are you? Keeping busy? Good. It's a little quiet tonight, the live stream. Oh, good. In the future, you'll be changing your profile name here. Good. Letting you know so you remember me. Good. Wow. Good. How's it going though? Did you do your first live stream yet? Oh, Yogesh. Excuse me, yeah. What do you think about the? Can you come in? What do you think about the geezer? Is it difficult work?
Geezer is behaving very strange. Why it was shaking?
Yeah, I never saw
and
like that. I
don't
can't.
understand.
Yeah, and I can't think any mistake I made. I just did normal, you know. I don't leave it turned on for too long. I never leave it too. Occasionally I forget, but not today. Yeah, it was like that, you know. The heat, the heat. But I did no mistake today, I'm sure.
I think it got some air in the pipeline.
Ah.
And whenever air get stuck inside, it automatically trips down. And
Ah.
tripping, how to restart it, I will figure out.
Yeah, I'm thinking about supper tonight.
Its manual again.
Yeah, I'm thinking about supper tonight, hot coffee. But it's not the.
Okay, I will.
All right, hey, thanks.
check out,
If you, yeah, wow, 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 beautiful, wow, wow. Oh, that's Yogesh, yeah. Yeah, today we had strange experience with the hot water geyser. It was heating, and suddenly the hot water pipes with the water started dancing like this. Choo, 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 choo. I never saw like that. Very strange, you know? Yeah. I see. Rosie, you'll be going live about 1 a.m. Yeah, wow. Hi there, Archie Dawson. Nice to see your name again. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. The natural laws of the universe, Archie? The natural laws of the universe, responsible for everything, eh? Hey, those natural laws have the last word. Wow. Nice to see your name again, Archie, after some time. Wow, wow, wow. Good job हो गया. Archie, क्या हाल है? सब ठीक ठाक है? Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Tea time. Wow, 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 wow. Tanishk. Yeah, a message there from Tanishk there. A message there about JC, to Archie Dawson. A message there. Good, good. Yes, Aradana, you guys should definitely get that water heater checked. Yogesh is a registered electrician. He's a registered electrician. Yeah. Tanishk. As Tanishk. As soon as you saw Archie's name, you thought, "Oh, I know Archie Dawson's background. Hallelujah, hallelujah." Well, interesting messages, interesting messages. Archie Dawson is saying, "What?" Oh, Tanishk. Oh, Tanishk. Little bit of attacking, yeah? Little bit of attacking there. All right. All right. Be prepared. Look behind you, Tanishk. Look behind you. We recognize religious promotion when we see it on this live stream. That's right, Archie. I agree with you, Archie. Tanishk, as soon as you saw his name, you thought, "Oh, I know where he comes from." Hallelujah, hallelujah. Relax, Tanishk, relax. Everybody and anybody can come to this live stream. Tanishk, please stay, please stay. Tanishk, recently now, we have decided, myself and my nice viewers have decided 3 things. No more discussions on the British colonial era. It makes too much heat. It makes too much heat on this live stream. No more talking about the cunning British colonial era. No talking about politics. It makes too much heat. Some people get very personal. And number 3, Tanishq, we don't talk seriously about religion here. Again, it makes kutch and gitch. Too much heat. Some people, Tanishq, they get very personal with their comments. Very personal. So please, no BCE. British colonial era. Huh? Huh? You want me to come? Just 1 minute, please. क्या हो गया? Your little bird has come. You recognize her face? Can you recognize her face? Some marking on the face, something?
No, I can recognize her sound. Yeah. Yeah, this is
Beautiful. Wow. Very nice.
if I go, she can recognize me.
Yeah.
And she can follow me. Huh?
This is like some lover has returned after 1 week, yeah?
Yes.
Right.
Maggie, come. Maggie, come.
Yogesh is very happy. A friend of his has returned after 1 week. She disappeared. One bird has come back. In the Himalayas, do you have in other places? They're long tail, very long bird, orange beak, white body, black. I think it's called blue magpie in English. In Hindi, I don't know the name, but blue magpie. And, my message is, look, Tanish. Thanks, Tanish. You do understand. Just 1 minute, Tanish. Thank you. Good. No hard feelings. Yeah, Yogesh here. His young friend has returned 1 week. One beautiful bird, long tail, lovely, beautiful bird, orange beak, white and black body, long tail, has returned after 1 week. I think it's called blue magpie, like that. Yet, now you see, Tanishq, I can see your mind is opening. That's nice. Look, Tanish, when you say like this, also propaganda God, Jesus, that can upset people. Some people, some Christians, they put all of their security in that one area, all of their security. This is very important security, yeah? I won't say any more about religion, but recently, everybody, you, the viewers, decided no more serious talk about British colonial era, no more serious talk about religion, and no more serious talk about politics. But some people can talk nicely. Other people, they get too much heat in their messages, and they can get personal also. Yeah. All right. Yes, still, Rosie, there may be some fun coming in. Thanks, you do understand. Yet now for 6 months, Tanish, for 6 months, we were talking very openly, very freely about religion. But now I think we have spoken enough. You know what I mean? And there are other things in life. Religion is not the only subject. Politics are not the only subject. British era, not the only subject. And we're trying to move on to new subjects, you know? Ah, wandering soul, that's nice, boring friend, zero code. Hi, Binod. Nice to see you again, Binod from Harakot, Supi. Still in Delhi, are you? Yeah, wandering soul. The other people, they will come. They'll come, or they'll come after 9 p.m., you know? Yes, Akshat. These are not new orders for chat rules, not new orders. Same subject. See, we're trying to move away now. We're trying to move away from the old subjects, which sometimes make a lot of heat. Sometimes those subjects, British, religion, politics, they make a lot of heat. And sometimes the chat goes on and on and on and on. And people have different ideas about the British. People have different ideas about religion. People have ideas about politics. You see my face there? So we, myself and my viewers, we decided currently no more serious talk about British religion or politics. No more serious talk. Hi Piyush, how are you? Oh, that bird, no, not a cuckoo. It's called, surprisingly, blue magpie. There are smaller ones and big ones. This has a very, very long tail. I think white and black color, orange beak, orange beak. Oh, Akshat, you saw the recent video about local Hema Malini. Local Hema Malini. That's not her real name. That's right. You enjoyed that, did you? Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Now, Tanishk, please come back. Please come back, Tanishk. And Archie Dawson from Goa, please come back. You understand the situation about that. This is not my fatwa. You know, in Hindi, Urdu fatwa, you do this, you do that, you have 9 children and blah. No, 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 no. It's not like that. It's just common agreement. Common agreement, you know? Today, nice climate, maybe 30 degrees today, Binod, no rain. Yeah, that bird may be specific to the mountain regions, maybe, yeah. In Australia, there's a smaller type of magpie. During the nesting season, it attacks humans. It's saying, get away from the trees, get away from my nest. Australian magpie. It attacks the head. Sometimes it tries to attack the eyes of the humans. Hi, Rahul, lone survivor. How are you? Fine? Good, 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 good. Wow, wow, wow. Ah, now, now, the messages are working normally. Good, good, good. Now again, a little heat here. A little heat is coming from somebody. Now listen. Please listen, Akhand Gaming, Akshat, and please listen, Tanishq. Akshat, he just said politics can ruin anything at anywhere, even the closest bonds are nothing. Okay. And then Tanishq says, Akhand Gaming, you know nothing about politics. So a little bit of heat already. 2 messages on the big P word. 2 messages only, and already some heat, some catch, gitch. Why talk about politics? Akhand, stay here, don't move. Why talk about politics? It can make catch and gitch. Why talk about religion seriously? That also can make catch, gitch, much hard. And also, why talk about the British? That also can make catch, gitch, much hard. That's why we have decided to avoid those subjects. We want to avoid those subjects now. For 6 months on this live stream, we have talked enough about those 3 subjects. You can send the message, but we may not recognize your message, you know? Now, Rahul, lone survivor. Himanshu Nankad, I think since 2 weeks is very busy studying, Rahul. He said 1 month busy. Wandering soul. Now, lone survivor, Rahul, your interesting change of spelling. You have written hello, wandering soul. Wandering, going here and there. Wandering, W-A-N. Wandering, going here and there. She spells her name wondering, W-O-N. All right, Akhand and Tanishq, you can talk to each other, but depending on the content of depending on your content about the big P word, we may recognize your message, we may not, you know? JV Rajput enjoying tandoori chicken. Wow. Yes, Binod, very hot today, 17 plus. Ooh. Wonderful and Aradhana Dilsa, yeah. Wandering Soul, Aradhana's actual name is Rosie. That's a good message, Akhand Gaming. Good message about the Rome Olympics, yeah? Wow, and Rome, Tanishk is giving good answer, smiling, thumbs up. Very nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hi, Alfred. Nice to see your name again from Australia. Yeah. Oh, now, Alfred, once again, I must explain, we're into our 7th month now of live streaming, and since the last 6 months, we discussed a lot of the time we discussed religion, politics, two very controversial subjects, aren't they? Some people avoid those subjects in public, don't they? Religion, politics, and especially here in South Asia, the third subject we're not talking about now deeply is the BCE, known as the British colonial era or the British colonial era. It was an era too, yeah, it was, but incorrect English, British colonial era. So very briefly, Alfred, once again, we're not we recently, our viewers and myself, have decided we're not going to talk seriously about religion, politics, or British. Not going to talk deeply about them. If you send messages, okay, but we're not going to unlock the deeper feelings, the deeper currents on these three subjects. And other viewers also agree that we, after 6 months, want to move on to other subjects, about other subjects. There are many other subjects we can talk about on live stream. And sometimes in the past, we have become stuck on politics, religion, the British.
इसमें भी लगाया हूँ इसे पालक भी है और साग वाग है
That's right, Aradana or Rosie. No politics, no religion, no British colonial era. Thank you very much. Arkan Gaming. Yes, I've tried biryani. Not my favorite food. Not my favorite food, biryani. I'm not a big rice eater, fried rice, pulao, whatever. I eat everyday paratha. Fills my stomach very much. I finish my lunch 3:30. Fills my stomach very much. Night time, no meal. No meal night time.
अच्छा
Ah, wandering soul. No P and R topics. Politics, religion, British era. Wandering Soul says the other day she went to some other live chat. Someone else commented there. The creator of the stream picked up my comment out of 100 and kicked me out. Yeah, it does happen sometimes, and we don't want to kick people out. Only not in your case, Wandering Soul, I'm sure, but if someone gives very serious personal comment and repeats it, then that's not acceptable, you know? That's right. Alfred de Souza. Ah, hi, from Australia. Hi, David. Just wanted to ask you, what are a couple of things that you definitely recommend to try in life that people miss out on? All right. One comes to mind immediately. Living up here in the Himalayas all year around, many years, I see that some people visit the Himalayan area but don't like the cold. Fair enough. Visit the Himalayan area, they don't like the cold. So they don't come in winter season. If you never visited the Himalayas in winter season, you have not seen the full Himalayan story. You have not seen it. And until you come and stay in the Himalayas during the winter season, you will never see the full Himalayan story. You will never have that feeling, experience. Huh? That's one thing I would recommend to people. But when you come up here, be comfortable in the cold. 1st of December to end of February, be comfortable. Bring plenty of clothes. Yeah, make the effort. Carry more luggage. Carry more luggage. And you'll be more comfortable here, you know? Because it's like if you go to Africa, but you don't visit the jungle, you know? Or if you go to Australia and you don't visit the outback and you never see a kangaroo. Ah, kangaroo, mate. Yeah. The second item, Alfred, just give me 5 minutes to think about, yeah? Now, new messages are coming now, thick and fast. Thick and fast. Yeah, we had an incident here early on tonight. These two people are not on the screen at the moment, and I don't want to upset them. No, they're not on the screen at the moment. One person just mentioned something about JC. Everybody knows who JC is. He was born 2000 years, right? JC, okay? They just mentioned his name. And 1 second later, a message came against that. It came against it in a heavy way about propaganda God, propaganda God. So you see what someone just said here, people react instantly with their emotions. And so we don't want to upset anybody. In the past, I have said some very direct things about the big R word, REL, IGION. I have seen some very about that, but I'm stopping that now because catch, gitch. Religion, politics, the British. That's it. All right. Now, Aradar, wondering, so some interesting dialogue there. Good. That's one of the reasons we have these live streams, so people can talk to each other, exchange information, you know. Archon Gaming, Akshat. David, which books do you recommend to us for reading for history purposes? You want to tell me you like the most early times? Look, when I was young, I read a lot of books, Akshat, a lot of books. Then many years ago, I stopped reading books. I never read books. I was storing too much information in my head, too much information. Since many years I didn't read one book, my mind is clearer, I'm relaxed, I'm happier. I'm not trying to remember all of those facts. Anything you want to know, I tell you what, Akshat, you can get a lot of good advice, a lot of good direction from a very great source, Meta, META, Meta AI. Yeah. And Meta also, if you have a little humor with Meta AI will respond to you like a human being. Oh, I love Meta AI. You could say, Akshat, you could say to Meta, and just type in or voice message, Meta AI, which do you think are essential reading history books? What are essential reading history? Well, just like ask like that, you know. Akan Gaming, Akshat. The Himalayas is a place where mankind, don't forget man and woman, mankind, male and female, becomes a monk or can become a monk by leaving the social hype of money, living a peaceful life. Yes, that's true, Akshat. And don't forget, Akshat, that money is very essential. Not everybody is money crazy. Not everybody is money crazy. Many people have healthy attitude towards money just for survival. It's true what you say about the Himalayas. Aradana Rosie is getting nostalgia from some J7 Android phone. That's nice. That's right, Akshat. An interesting thing about the Australian continent, many species have still not been found completely. Still have not been found. That's right. Oh, Rosie, you keep old phones as a memoir. Yeah, no, they don't work. Yeah. Ah, you like nostalgia. I love nostalgia, Aradana. I love it also. Harish Chandra, namaste, Harish Chandra Bhatt. Namaste. Kya aap Pahari ho? Pahari? Kumaon? Garwal? Hey, shabash. Jai Siya Ram. Jai Siya Ram. Wow, wow, wow. Alfred de Souza. Look, I thought about Instagram months ago. I asked people. Most people said Instagram is not the original Instagram, David. Instagram has changed. It's become a bit corrupted. They said, David, stay away from Instagram. Many people said that. So I stay away from Instagram, yeah. Um, I was on Facebook a few months ago, but uh, to make a long story short, Alfred, I my account got hacked. We sorted that out nicely, and then I forgot my password, and then the problem started. So there's a lot of work to do. If you got 9 or 10,000 Facebook friends, you know they expect you to answer their messages on Messenger. So I'm free of that. But through this YouTube channel, Alfred, in Australia, I do ask people to, I can't connect to them through Messenger Facebook, so I ask them to contact me through this channel, you know? Hi, Pat, how are you tonight? Oh, we've just been sorting a few things out. Look at the relief in my face, Pat. How are you? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, we've just you understand, I don't need to make this a long the last few days. We're still accepting messages, but we're not digging deeply into the three subjects now. BCE, British colonial era, religion, politics. People are getting the message now. And I did say to people, this is not a blanket order from David. No, 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 no. A good number of other viewers have agreed also on that, you know? Yeah. Dulce, Aridana, David, what makes me nostalgic? Oh, Alfred, I've still got the other thing in my mind, the other answer, what I would recommend to people to do that not everybody does. I'll come back to that, okay? Rosie Aridana, what makes me nostalgic? Aha. Long answer or short answer? Long answer, short answer. People, people, people. Places, places, places. People and places, places and people. They make me intensely nostalgic. Sometimes I lose time for 20 or 30 minutes, just closing my eyes, thinking about past people, past places, events. Aha. Oh. Did, she's saying Apple products are a pain. She prefers all other products. Ah, Tanish, your interesting messages. Thanks for coming back, Tanish. Thank you, thank you. Tanish is saying sometimes Instagram spreads information to people very quickly, which the government wants to hide. Yeah, when the government wants to hide information in a democracy, this is very bad. It is very bad. So, one benefit of Instagram is, as you say, Tanishq Pandey. Yeah. Oh, Tanishq, I have been taunted in the past. But, you see, Tanishq, because I'm a senior traveller, my skin is quite thick, you know. You want to see my skin? The skin is quite thick, eh? Quite thick. So I can manage taunts and things like that. And also, Tanishq, in this part of the world, South Asia, India, many people still remember about the cunning British. Many people still remember about the cunning, robbing, looting British. I can say that much. So sometimes, Tanishq, I have been the target of taunts, even abuse. But Tanishq, I accepted those taunts. I accepted even abuse because it's very healthy when we have anger inside us. Do we keep the anger inside us forever? Not healthy. Or can we release some of that anger in a proper way, Tanishq, in a proper way? Obviously not through violence, but we can release that anger by talking with other people, getting feedback, releasing the anger out. This is very, very healthy. And sometimes I helped some viewers to release that anger even towards me. And then sometimes at the end of the live stream, that angry person would say, wow, thank you, David. I'm feeling much better about that. I'm feeling much better. Thank you for listening to me, David Alexander. You know, like that. So there is that side also to it, you know? Yeah. But that's finished now. We had enough of those discussions on the three big most controversial subjects in South Asia. The big R word, the big P word, look at my face, and the big BCE word. Thanks, Tanish. You see, Tanishk, mostly when I'm going here and there, when I'm traveling around, people don't know me. I always tell them I'm Australian. That's my second citizenship, right? I mostly in new place, I tell people I'm Australian. This makes it much easier for me. Much easier. Much easier. I'm not telling a lie, am I? Harish Chandra, Namaste Harish, Orki Harin, Sabraji Koshi Haro, Bhala Harina Nantin, Tumar Bia Hego, Are Yar. I rule your heart, David. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Wandering Soul is saying you agree. All right. What do you agree with? Tanishk, DCE, David Colonial Era. Hey, Barbary Barb. Barbary Barb, Tanishk, Barbaho, Barbary Barb. Mera, Apana, Sarabi, Darpog, Barb. But that's another story, okay? All right. Yeah, that for me, Rosie, for me that was a short answer. You know my technique. That was a short answer. Tanish is asking. Tanish is asking. Rather personal question to Aradana. Rather personal question here. I won't touch that one. That's yours. You manage that, Aradana. You're a big girl now. Yeah. All right. I won't touch that one. Yeah. Wandering Soul says to Aradana, Rosie, Tanishk, Tanish Pandey, Suno, Aradana, Rosie. Rosie's a girl's name. Mm. Wandering Soul says to Rosie, yeah, nostalgia hits people in different ways. Oh, it certainly does. Ah. There you are, Tanishk. Iski bari me koi shak hai? Koi shak hai? Huh? Full on young lady. Wow, wow, wow. That's nice. I love that language. Full on young lady. That's full of the C word. Confidence. Ah, I love that one, Rosie. Beautiful. Now, Chuckshu. Hello, David. Hi, Chuckshu. How are you? Namaste. Salam. Thanks for coming back, Chuckshu. Yeah, look, Rosie, I'll just say this, that it's the third time tonight that that particular person, third time that tonight, that particular person has sent a rather personal text to somebody, right? To two different people actually. So you can manage that. Ah, Jill says, oh, berry, what's it called? Blackberry phone? Oh, the berries. Those were the dopes in the 2010s. Sounds a bit, sounds a bit primitive now, the Blackberry phone. Aradana Jill said, don't worry, David, sir, it's all good. That's excellent. That's good, good. Good, confident answer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Good job, Hoga. Hey, Baba ho. Wow. Chakshu, let's sing a hill song. A hill song. Araya. Na na na. Hut. No. When you're singing a mountain song, you must put your hand to your ears, okay? Right. Berupako barumasa. Berupako barumasa. Narena kaful pako cheta. Mericela. Kaful pako cheta. Mericela. Hey. Apunkani pansupari. Hey, hey. Apunkani pansupari. Makadini biri. Meri Kamala. Makadini biri. Meri Kamala. Oh, Berupako barumasa. Hey, hey. Berupako barumasa. Gumaneke chorela. Meri chela. Panwanola ka lambi bajara. Panwanola ka lambi bajara. Panshinga pokori persiddha chan meri chela. Panshing jua pokori persiddha chan meri chela. Hai berupako barumasa. Berupako barumasa. In this song is the heart of the Himalayas, the heart. A song about 40 years old, written by one Fonzie, one army officer. Yeah, yeah. Beautiful day, Shabash. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Now, now, now. Things are starting to pick up a bit now on the live stream. Some people have come out of the woodwork. Some people have come out of the woodwork. That means some people have returned after a long time. Yeah. Yeah, Wandering Soul. Yeah, I think you didn't hear that before. That's right. It's a lovely song. I think Wandering Soul, you can hear some basic meaning of it from the Hindi, can't you? Yeah. Thanks, Rakshit. Namaste. We're moving on nicely tonight, Rakshit. We're sending the message out now from myself. We're sending the message from myself and a number of other viewers that we're moving on now. No BCE, no big R word, and no big P subject. Hey, shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks, Rakshit. Wondering Soul, what does that mean? Pin protected comment. You've been reading, Rakshi. People were asking about you. Two people were asking. Wondering Soul was asking, hey, where's Rakshi today? Must be busy. And I said, Rakshi will be here just as every day in the morning the sun rises from the east and in the evening it sets in the west. He'll be here for sure. For sure. Yeah, one of those lines in that song, Wandering Soul, Beru Pako Baru Masa. You can pick that berry every year. And that berry is, I don't know, do you know, do they say in Hindi also, Kaful, red colour, in English, bayberry. Confusion about this name, but it is called in English bayberry, B-A-Y. And one of the comments is Wondering Soul in that song is like master to servant, you know, master to servant, or higher person to lower person. A little bit of exploitation, perhaps. You enjoy pan supari. You enjoy pan supari, but you just give me cheap beedies. You enjoy yourself, Pan Supari, and but you just give me cheap beedies. So this is a rather interesting line also, yeah. Ah, careful Paco Cheta, careful Paco Cheta, Merichela. You can pick the carful berry, carful. But Ragsheet, is there a Hindi name for carful? Red berry? Perhaps just Pahadi berry. Comes every year, May, June. Bayberry in English. Now, thanks, Ragsheet. That's pinned. You can see that. All right. Now. No, not wild cherries. Definitely not wild cherries. It's a berry. Beru, beru, beru. Berry in English. Bayberry. One word, bayberry. B-A-Y. B-E-R-R-Y. Got another name too, but I can't remember it. Unlock Heaven. Thanks, Unlock Heaven. Satish in Berrinag. Namaste, Satish. और आजकल बेरीनाग में की हुनीन सब ठीक ठाक छो वो बेरीनाग की मौसम खुशहारो आज की खहालो तुम दुबक बाहर खहालो पाऊंगा साग आलू गुटुक pinal red. Namaste. Nice to see you again, Satish. Nice to see you. If anybody wants to say hello to an original Pahari resident in Berrinag, Kumaon, say hello to Unlock Heaven, Satish. Satish. Shabash. Wow, wow, wow. Just give me 1 minute, yeah? I'm hoping that I can have some supper tonight about 8:30, Satish, during the break, yeah. Oh. Just 1 minute, huh? Ah, Rakshit, you're living in the desert, are you? Oh, you told me that before. That's right. Ah, well, this is purely a mountain fruit, you know? It's very much the part of the culture here, and this song, Beru Paco Baru Masa. You can pick this fruit every 12 months, you know, like month of May. Um, uh, the song, I'm sure you can get on YouTube or Google. I've seen it. Beru Paco Baru Masa. There's the original song and many, many versions of it. There's one 7 or 8 minute long version where a good number of Pahari singers join in. They sing a little segment to make the full song, you know? Shabash, Unlock Heaven, Satish from Berrinag, Kumaon, Shabbat, Dal Bhat, Reta, and the weather is awesome. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, thanks, Rakshit. Bayberry is carful, or kayaful. Good, good. Thank you. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Good. Oh, Satish, here's another one. Kumani or Garwali, I'm not sure. Nabasa guguti chetaki, bata chereche metaki, bata chereche metaki, me janu meri metaki, nabasa guguti chetaki, me janu meri metaki. Something about one Himalayan bird not singing. It's got weak. The name of the bird's guguti, guguti. It's weak at the moment and it's not singing. Uh, I didn't eat my food yet. I'm going to my mother's place to eat. Yeah, this suggests maybe not enough food available today. So I'm going to my mother's for a meal, you know? Well, well, well. Now, at 8 o'clock, I must deliver you David's travel tale. Tale as in story, right? Story, yeah. And now, listen, people, just on the side, please, if you can, I have two requests. One, if you people can stay more on this live stream, stay more time, it will give benefit to this live stream. And secondly, please tell your friends, relatives, and neighbors, everybody, to have a look at this live stream, you know. And lastly, you can look, if you look on this live stream, you can see 16 of my self-produced English teaching videos, but I don't have a playlist ready at the moment. So just go into my live stream, scroll down, right down to the last 16 blogs, and you will see actually 16 English teaching videos I prepared, explaining some of the more difficult problems in the English language, problems of spelling and pronunciation, presented in your own Devanagari script, Devanagari Lipi. You know, you people who speak Indo-Aryan languages, you people, well, that's what they're called. That's what they're called. Indo-Aryan languages like Hindi, Sanskrit, Nepali, Pahari, Gujarati, Bengali, Marathi, like that. North Indian languages. I've prepared those videos in what's called Devanagari English pronunciation system, okay? So if you're still learning English, please have a look at those. Go to my channel, scroll down, right down, and you'll see 16 English teaching videos, okay? Just resting my eyes from the screen. Wandering Soul is saying, you're expressionless today without the emoji keyboard issue. I see. Rakshit, we have toothbrush trees here. Tiny watery fruits have a sweet and spicy taste. It's our alternative to the costly grapes in the summer season. Yeah. Grapes are a little bit labor intensive, aren't they? So they're not cheap, am I right? Kumani song, Satish. All right. Kele baje muruli oh bena. Who's playing the flute? Who's playing the flute? Kele baje muruli oh bena. Unchi dan yuma. From up or down the mountain. The music coming from up or down the mountain. Kele baje muruli o bena. Uncha dan yuma. My mother's home, Goddess Bhagwati. I remember my husband, who's a long distance away on service. Yeah, the Pahadi people, when they sing, the top singers, not me, but the top singers, they always put their hand to their ear like that, you know? I don't know why, maybe to concentrate on their own sound better or something. When I get married, I'll carry a flag above my head. When I get married, carry a flag above my head in the wedding procession. Not me, but just in the song, you know? Yeah, I want to make that very clear, okay? Nangarani sana Leon La. I will carry Leon La. Metero Tanyuma. Metero Tanyuma. I am your temple. I am your temple. Kele Baje Muruli Obena. Who's playing the flute? Unchi Dan Yuma. Unchi Dan Yuma. Unchi Dan Yuma. Unchi Dan. Areya Ruko. Wow. That is one of the top 3 old music. Not Aaj Kal Ka Kabhi Nakali Gana Nahi Hai. Yeah, Asli Wala Hai, Asli Wala. Kele Baje Murali. Wandering Soul is asking Rakshit. Rakshit studied botanical. Rakshit studied botany, I'm sure. He's asking about that toothbrush tree. Is that made from the bamboo tree? No, bamboo is a grass species. The toothbrush tree is a tree. Dicotyledon. Dicotyledon. That looks like a Latin generic name, doesn't it? Yeah. Wow. Rakshid, have you studied botany? I wondered about that. Let me know, please. Oh, I'm not bored. No, I never get bored on live stream. Just a bit tired today, that's all. Today, Maine, Asali, Pahari Shakahari Jaisa, Aj Maine, Asali, Pahari Shakahari Jaisa, Char, Alu Parate, Kaya Hai, Kalia, Char, Dal Ajkal Patla Dal, Masala Wala, Joli, Ek Chota Katoraka Joli, oh, rice, khichdi kaya hai, khichdi. Har har malka ki khichdi. Some people don't like khichdi. I love khichdi. I love it. I can eat 2 times a week. And aloo tomato. But the cook's hand slipped very seriously today. Not only did they put red chili in this heat, but they put like about 3 times too much. But they do live a lot of the time in Gujarat. They're Pahari, the cook and the family, live a lot in Gujarat. They're Pahari, and I think they learned to eat more chili in Gujarat. Am I right? Thanks, Rakshit. You study botany, zoology, and chemistry in your BSc, environmental science in MSc, English literature and education in MA. Wow, 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 wow. Wondering, so no, unusually, I didn't have multigrain paratha today. I ate with the other family here. There are two lovely families, my old friends. Their mothers and fathers, or mother-in-law, father-in-law, left for heaven many, many years ago now. They were my original friends, you see. And Puran and Urmila. Puran and Urmila, yeah. Ah, wondering, so you can imagine how much I'm looking forward to my multigrain paratha. Yeah, you may know the brands, Patanjali, Ramdev Babaji, Jindabad, 108 बरस तक रहो यार, अरे यार मत बोलो, Babaji bolo. Oh, Balakrishna ji bhi, Nepali Hindustani Balakrishna, great, great company. They work very, very hard. You can say this about them, or you can say something else against them, but those two people have worked very, very hard to build up an international, I understand, international multi-million dollar company based on original products. I've tried several of their products, Patanjali, and they are all original. I tried several. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say. I reckon that people who sometimes criticize Ramdev and Balakrishna Patanjali company, I reckon those people who criticize them are just jealous. They're jealous, eh? I reckon they are, mate. I reckon they're jealous, mate. Eh? Mm. They themselves, the criticizers, they perhaps didn't have much success in their life. But Balakrishna and Ramdevji are, through hard, continuous work, have built up an international company. Anyhow, so in the cold season, I eat the Patanjali brand multi-grain atta. It's got 9 different grains in it. Currently, that's not available, maybe a seasonal thing. So they're supplying in the Patanjali store Swecha brand multi-grain, which has got 12 types of grains in it. 12. The usual wheat, um, not actually ragi, if you know what I mean, not actually finger millet ragi, lekin bajra, the small seeded millet. It's got corn in there, wheat, I think. It's got singhara, excuse my pronunciation, singhara, chestnut flour, matlab singhara ki atta. Yeah, they've got in this multigrain flour, they've got in Pahari we call chua, not chuha, chua ki atta. Ramdana, Ramdana, Rajgiri, Ramdana, Rajgiri ki atta. Yeah. Amaranth, in English, amaranth. Rakshit, you're following me very closely, aren't you? Big red flower, one of the most beautiful flowers on the planet. Amaranth, in English, amaranth. Pahari chua and Hindi Ramdana Rajgiri. That's a very useful plant, that Ramdana, very useful plant. The green vegetables, superb. The flower, atta. You can make halwa from it. From the Ramdana seed, you can make laddu. Yeah, amazing. Yeah. And that multigrain has got the other usual things, corn and other common grains also. Some soybean flour and like that. Yeah. Wandering Soul, this Singara flower, chestnut, is, in my direct knowledge, one of the ingredients of Patanjali brand multigrain flour, or equally good, Swecha brand multigrain flour. One of the ingredients, probably Singara flour, chestnut flour itself to find, not so easy and probably expensive, you know? Yeah, I like multigrain. That's interesting, Rakshit. That's interesting. Now, Rakshit, I'm going to mention a grain, a plant here, which is not commonly known in India. Believe me, it's not. I'm something of an expert on this one, but in Western countries. Rakshit, do you rye? I'll give you in a tricky way the question. Rakshit, do you know, we're talking English, right? Do you know rye? Do you know rye? Huh? So another subject, the amaranth. Excuse me, Horicha. Hey, Babaho. Where did that come from? Rajgiri Ramdana, yeah, amaranth grains are used during fasting on Ekadasi, the 11th day of each fortnight. Oh, yeah. In your state? Oh, Horicha. Hey, Babaho. Oh, you're testing my Hindi now. Now, Rakshit, that was a trick question. I tricked you. I tricked you. I'll give you 2 minutes and then I'll tell you, okay? English name, Rye. Yeah, English name, Rye. But I'm not so clever. I respect your knowledge, I do. Rajgiri. There may be two types of amaranth flower, amaranth plant, maybe a sweeter one we're talking about, and a bitter one that they use to make alcohol. Maybe, or maybe not. Um, yes. I suppose it's depending on what time of the year it is. If the seeds are coming, definitely. In Kumani language here in the Himalayas, Rakshit we call chua, 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 chua rot. Yeah, you can get that. Chua rot, chua shag. Mm. And the seeds, chua ki language here, yeah. Ramdana ki laddu, yeah, for sure. Ah, you may think you're eating sesame seeds, till, but no, it's chua, Rajgiri. Now, Rakshit, you're sitting on the edge of your chair, aren't you? This grain, rye, Rye. Now, this is a mystery grain to many people in South Asia, but certainly in Nepal, it's not unknown. It's certainly not unknown. And people, as you said, Rakshit, about fasting and that, people in Nepal basically only use the rye flour, R-Y-E. I'm thinking of the Hindi name now. They only use that for doing puja in the temple. Puja, yeah. That's interesting. Oh, all right, we'll get to your name for it now. In Nepali, it's called Kangano. Kanganu. You know the big mouth, the big mouth Hollywood actress Kangana Raut. Yeah, well, the same as that, Kangana in Hindi. It's also known as Kangana, and Nepal Kangano. I know this story well because in Western countries we love rye bread, R-Y-E, right? Don't confuse it with rye, mustard. No. Not rye as in mustard. It's a different story, a different plant, yeah? This may be the first time you people are hearing about this in South Asia. This is virtually unknown. But because it's grown in Nepal, it may be grown in other selected parts of the Himalayas too. It may be. Kashmir, I don't know. When Zain comes back to this live stream, Zain, Z-A-I-N, comes back regularly. Zain is his ID. Zain is his real name. I'll ask him. I don't know any other names for it. They only cook real chapatis on fire. Am I right? Yeah. I can't eat chapatis, roti cooked on gas. This rye bread in English rye, R-Y-E, Kangani, is equal to the most delicious cereal grain on the planet. If you like your corn, ragi, millet, wheat, oh, this one is incredible. There are two types of rye flour in my knowledge, and these are very popular in North America, very popular. Rye bread, rye toast. When the rye is toasted, it really brings the taste out. Uh, Europe, all over Europe, people love rye. France, Germany, they're crazy about it. Australia, New Zealand. In German, because I have one grandfather was German, he taught me 25 words of German, and I can only remember one word, and that word is rye, R-Y-E, Roggen, R-O-G-G, Roggenbrot, he used to say. Hey, David, would you like some Roggenbrot? And I say, yes, grandfather, please toast it. The smell from the toasted rye bread, R-Y-E, rye bread, in Hindi Kangani, is incredible. Oh, if you like your millet, you would adore rye. Anyhow, that's enough for now. What were we talking about originally? What were we talking about before I started talking for 10 minutes on rye bread and rye toast? Can you remember? I can't. Must be Sunday night, is it? Yeah. Anyhow, do any of you people, not Westerners, but any other people, have in your country rye bread, rye toast, rye grain, R-Y-E? Do you have it? Well, Rakshit, Nivarika. Wow. That looks like a Sanskrit name, am I right? I'm always interested in these Sanskrit names, very old names, generic names, yeah. Nivarika, can you confirm that is that Sanskrit, Rakshit? Now, Rakshit, explain to me and the other people. You're correcting me saying, David, rye is a cereal grain, So are there other types of grains which are not cereal grains? Are there? I'd like to know that one. Raksheet, Wandering Soul, I've mentioned before about, in my opinion, because English is my mother language, right? In my direct experience, definitely the world's greatest English language etymology source is Etym Online. I mentioned that before, Wandering Soul, you know that. Etymology, it's not the study of insects, that's entomology. Entomology. This is etymology. ETYM online is the name of the site, right? And that's the greatest etymology site on the planet for English. All languages have their etymology. Etymology simply means the original source of the word. Where did that word originally come from? And in most cases, we do know that, you know. And the source of Etym Online is going way older than Latin and Greek roots, and it's going older, believe it or not, older than your precious Sanskrit language. It's going into especially one old language, which was one of the parents of Sanskrit language, you know, the old Aryan language, yeah, also known as Indo-European language. Same thing, Indo-European, mixture of European and South Asian, Parsi, Indian languages, you know. And if you look on Etym Online, look at Etym Online for amaranth, and you'll see that amaranth is a very interesting etymology, very interesting meaning, explaining the origin of the word amaranth. I mean, amaranth, doesn't it look a bit like Sanskrit to you? Amaranth, Amar, Anth, or something like that. Yeah. I think in this case, amaranth comes from Greek word. As you can see, I'm rather interested in old sources of words. You may have an interesting reply to my question. Wandering Soul, yeah, I did say a couple of times that in Hindi, to the best of my knowledge, you know, the very, very outspoken, at times outspoken, big-mouthed female Hindi film star, Kangana, Kangana Raut. Yeah, well, Kangana is the Hindi name for rye, R-Y-E. And as I always say, don't get confused with rye meaning mustard. Yeah. Kangana, Kangani, and in Nepali, I've eaten it in Nepal. Kangano. Yeah. You, in my knowledge so far in Nepal, only used for religious purposes, doing the puja in your home, taking to the prasad to the temple. Yeah. And Rakshit here said that it's used where he lives on, what's the name? Sukla, Sukla Paksh Ekadasi and the other Ekadasi, what's the name in Hindi? Yeah, for puja. Yeah. Equal to the tastiest cereal grain on the planet. If you love your corn, wheat, you'll adore rye. And in its greatest taste and smell, rye toast. The taste of that and the smell, you think, wow, what planet am I on at the moment? What planet am I on? What planet am I on? Right. They love it. They love it in North America. They love it in Europe. They love it in Australasia. Australasia? Yeah, Australia and New Zealand. Yeah, they love it there. Thanks, Rakshit. Yeah, I think cereal grain. I think grains are all cereal. I think. Well, you would know. You would know. Yeah. Rakshit, Nivarika. Which regional language? Oh, of course. When you say grain, you refer to seeds. Of course, of course. Yes, I get it. Yeah. Ah, well, even Google is confused. No, no, believe me, as some sort of master in the English language, some sort of master, still learning. RYE, for the last time, is definitely Kangana, Kangani, Nepal, Kangano, Nivarika, through Rakshit's text there, Nivarika. Mm, mm, mm. That's it. Thanks, Rakshit. Shukla Paksh, Krishna Paksh. One is during the moon period, one is during the dark moon period. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Aradhana, today I ate with the other family. They've just come back recently from Gujarat. They're from here. They're pure Pahari. Yeah. Most Pahari people in marriage like to marry a Pahari partner. Most of them. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. I had today with the other lovely family, and I'm going to be eating with them once or twice a week now. 4 aloo paratha, a little bit chili-fied, a little bit chili-fied. Do you like that word, chili-fied? And they cook me also khichdi, har har malka ki khichdi, and the other family gave me half of their lunch. Raju and Prava. They gave me a small bowl of joli, hot curd soup, joli, and some thin dal, which was just nice. Hara 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 Mahadev. Kya bola hai? Hara hara Mahadev. Har har ki dal. Khaoge har har ki dal. Hara 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 Mahadev. Har har ki dal. Interesting name in English. Rakshit knows this. Pigeon pea. Pigeon, you know, like a big nest of a bird. Pigeon. I don't know. Kabutar maybe in Hindi. Yeah. Pigeon pea. Pea means pea, and pea also means pea. In fact, pea's got 2 words. P is going for pee, and P also means PEA, means occasionally it means like a bean. Yeah, arhar ki dal means in English, in some countries, pigeon pea. Maybe they like the pea, you know, they like to eat it, yeah? Gaurav, thanks, Gaurav. Just give me 2 minutes, please. Nice to see you, Gaurav. Painwali. Are you Pahari? Pahari ho? Bataiye, Saf Bataiye. Shabash. Namaste, Gaurav. Well, just give me 2 minutes, yeah? Yeah, so pigeon pea. Listen to this. If you don't know, pigeon pea, in this case, it means araharaki dal, but pigeon araharaki dal may have other English words too. I don't know. So pigeon pea, arahar, meaning pea, meaning dal or bean. On the same way of thinking, you're in Hindi lobia, not lobi, no lobi admi nahi hai. Lobia ki dal, the white bean with the black spot, eh? White bean with like a black eye on it. That's called in North America black-eyed peas. Black-eyed pea. Yeah, black-eyed peas. So secondly, you know, you've got a black-eyed pea where it's actually a bean. It's a bean, a seed, yeah? Black-eyed peas. All through North America, black-eyed peas, lobia ki dal, are very, very popular and cheap. People who are not rich will also eat those. They're cheap. They're ubiquitous. You know, ubiquitous? You who? You who? You. Ubiquitous. Ubiquitous means you can find everywhere. You can find ubiquitous. Look up UBI. This is turning into an English language live stream tonight. Yeah. Some years ago, I made a list of the beans which I personally have seen in Indian and Nepali Himalayas. I made a list, and there are about 42 different types of beans, including the whole bean, matlab sabud dal, chilkawala, and the bean without the husk, beena chilkawala, like, good example, you know, like kala masoor ki dal and malka ki dal, same bean, sabudwala ya bina chilkawala, yeah? Soybean, sabudwala, bina chilkawala, rajma ki dal, 4 or 5 types, chana, 4 or 5 types, and many, many others, mas, urad, many different types of beans, and that list reached 42 types of beans. I made that list several years ago of locally produced and imported from outside types of dals. 42 types. Yeah, amazing. Gaurav, namaste Gaurav. I'm 76 years young, Gaurav. Dum? No. Na rum. Na dum, na rum. Na dum, na rum. Na dum, na rum. Na dum, na rum. 76 years young. And mostly, Gaurav, the mind's still working pretty well, but the body now sometimes feels a little bit old, a few aches and pains, but mostly the mind, the heart and the stomach working very, very well together. The mind, the stomach and the heart. Gaurav, I come from... That's right, Rakshi. Plastic rubbish is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. This comes originally from... I studied Latin for a couple of years in school. Ubiquitous comes from the Latin language, an old Latin word, yeah. That's right, Rosie, you know all those dals, including... Oh, look, there are too many to talk about. Gaurav, hey, look at the pinned message on the bottom of your screen, Gaurav. I came originally from England, moved to Australia when I was 11, completed 2 nursing diplomas in Australia. And then, Gaurav, when I was 23 years young, I started to travel, yeah. And Gaurav, I've lived coming and going. I've lived in the Himalayas half of my lifetime. Nepal and more so India. So I call myself Pahadi David, Mountain David. Thanks, Gaurav. Yeah, I'm still learning Hindi, believe it or not. 40% of the time I speak English. I speak English here most of the time on live stream. Also, Gaurav, there are a number of silent, non-texting viewers who come to the live stream regularly to improve their English. That's right, Wandering Soul. Yeah, rye, Kangana, was originally grown in Central and Northern Europe. That's right. Very, very old grain, very old. There's another grain as a bean, which is less known again, less known. Ah, really? You can look this up on Etim Online. Etim Online is an incredibly detailed etymology site for English. ETIM Online. Etymology just means the study of the origin of words. There's a very other one. Very few know this name. This is a very old name, originally from Europe. And the name of the bean is called, in English, Old English, now not commonly used, and the name is spelt. 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 It sounds like an English. How have you spelt that word? How have you spelt that word? SPELT. Very old word in humanity for a very old type of bean. I am not sure what type of bean it was, but it's a very old one, thousands of years old. Yes, occasionally, even Google and YouTube do make mistakes. I suspect when they're using AI. I don't know much about AI, but I suspect that AI today in 2026, when we look back in 10 years, when we look back from 50 years in the future, look back to now, AI will seem rather primitive. It will seem rather primitive. Wandering soul, small mistake from your side. Etymology. Don't put the ETH. Delete the H. ETYMOLOGY. As you would know probably in English, the suffix ology always means study of. Biology, neurology, etymology, bacteriology. Ology means study of, yeah. Now, let's look at some new messages. Please excuse me. Rakshit, plastic rubbish is ubiquitous. Ooh, great expression. Great expression. Gaurav, मैं उत्तराखंड में हूँ. मैं हूँ उत्तराखंड में. Korsani, not Kasoli Masoli, Korsani. Almora or Bageshwar Jile ki Seeme par. Almora, Bageshwar, Korsani, Garul. ये मेरा सबसे पुराना निवास है घर. 50 साल हो गए आना जाना कोसानी में. Wandering Soul, the etymology website Etym Online has two functions equally excellent: dictionary and specifically etymological history. Sometimes the detail's too much even for me. Yeah. You just need to learn in the brackets what are the languages they're referring to. You just need to learn that. That's right, Wandering Soul, Almora. Yes. Gaurav, Painwali, Pittoragar. मैं पिथौरागढ़ में 4 साल तक लगातार रहा है. रह गया पिथौरागढ़ शहर में 2019 say 2023 tak. I love that place very much. Pittoragar town. Coronavirus say pehle, coronavirus duran, or coronavirus ke baad bhi. 4 saal. Rakesh or Kavita Kalpana Deolal ki makan mein. They are very famous people in Pittsburgh. Rakesh and Kalpana, Kavita, Deolal, Adyaksh, President. It is the best English language etymology site on the planet. I love it. I love it. And also, when you have a word, you can just scroll nearby, very nearby, you've got directly related words, directly etymologically related words, Wondering Soul. Lovely website. Bihari Bhai. Oh, Bihari Bhai. Aaj ki khai. Oh, Bihari Bhai. Litti choka kha lo. Kha lo. Hey, shabash. Namaste. Kha lo. Wow, namaste, Bihari. Well, Bihari Bhai has delivered a very, listen to my Indian English. Bihari Bhai has delivered a very heavy duty message. Even he didn't say hello. How are you, Bihari Bhai Chari? How are you tonight? Wow. Very heavy duty message, man. How about namaste? How are you? David, sir. Why are India's neighbours so toxic? Now that can have two meanings, Bihari. It can mean that the neighbours themselves are toxic, the neighbours themselves are poisonous, or that the neighbours look at India as toxic. Please clarify. Please clarify your message, okay? How are you, man? Nice to see you. Very nice. Since you've arrived, Bihari, the live stream has become more spicy, man. More spicy. Hey, Shabash. Aridan, Rosie, no, I don't know any Shakespearean English. I read a few Shakespearean classics when I was younger. Now, Shakespeare was an extraordinary human being. Extraordinary or extraordinary, both pronunciations are completely acceptable. Extraordinary or extraordinary. Ah, wow. Which planet did William Shakespeare come from? Which planet? He was really an all-rounder, but only had time really to explore writing, poetry, and all that. I see, Gaurav, you're from Lohagat, Champawat. Many decades ago, I stayed in Lohagat, Champawat for 2, 3, 4 weeks. I love that area very much. Abbott's Mound, Morala, Areya, Morala, Mora, 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 Morala Khan, Morala Khan. Yeah, I visited that small village also. There was a guy always wore a blue suit, lived in the bus station. He used to cheat the tourists on a particular Ayurvedic product, very popular in the Himalayas. He used to cheat them very seriously. And one day he cheated a foreigner from America, and the American spoke Pahadi. The local man always wore a blue suit, cheated that American very badly on a very popular, dark coloured Himalayan substance. And the American tourist who spoke Pahari language, as he was driving away on his motorbike, he called out, I'll never forget this, he called out to the local man who cheated him, wearing the blue suit, he called out, to Nila Kukur, hey Nilo Kukur, hey Nilo Kukur, terrible. He said like that. He's calling him a blue dog. Yeah, you called him a blue dog. I always remember that story. I was just sitting in the bus station at the time, eating samosa and having a cup of chai, you know. The only time in my life I ever ate samosa. Now, but that's all on the side and that's in the past, okay? Now I'm reading your fresh messages, okay? Yeah, Gaurav, Champawat, the first original settlement in Kumaon, originally known as Kumu, from Kurma. Yeah, that's right. When the Kurma moves, the earth shakes, yeah? That's right, Rakshit. Hey, Bihari Bhai. Hey, Baba Ho. Hey, look at Rakshit. Nepal, Bhutan, Tibet/China, Burma, and Sri Lanka are not toxic. It's really only that वो बाबाली पड़ोसी का नाम क्या है? Huh? Uttar Paschima. There's really only one toxic neighbour. It's government and military. Yes, Wandering Soul Masala was missing here. We're waiting for Aditya Gupta to come. We're waiting for, what's his name? One Mr. Khan, who sometimes sends some very interesting messages to me. Yeah, I visited Gaurav at that time, Abbott's Mount. Abbott, Abbott, Abbott like means like some sort of religious figure or something like that. Thanks, Rakshit. David was born in England, went to Australia. At age 11, worked as a nurse, retires and lives in a cave in the Himalayas. Retired and lives in the Himalayas. Speaks English, Hindi, Kumani, Garhwali, Nepali. Garhwali, a little bit, 25 words. Pahadi David. Very nice, thank you. Very nice. Rakshit, you always attend to the very fine details. Don't mind. That's a very nice message. That's the best one. Please, Rakshit, you have a great fine eye for detail. Please, can you rewrite again? Just change the spelling of Pahari to keep it exactly as I use it on YouTube so people won't be confused. If you like, would you change that to Pahadi, Pahadi, no double A, because it may confuse people and they may not reach my channel, you know? Pahadi, please. Thank you. Excellent. Gee, you don't waste time, man. Holy moly. You don't waste time. Do you type with two? Hey, Barbara. Wow, wow, wow. You can add Mongolian and Nigerian to that if you. No, I'm only joking. Don't put it on. It's okay. Wandering Soul. PBR. PBR. Beautiful. Interesting topics. No comments here to start with. Yeah, Aradana, politics, British history, and religion. Yeah, I call it in short, British colonial era, BCE, British colonial era. And interestingly, most people on the planet, even native speakers, say colonial era, ERROR, right? Mistake. Maybe it was a mistake. Yeah, but that's another subject, right? It is another subject. We could talk for 1 hour on that. Was it the British colonial era or the British colonial era? Well, it was both. But don't let me wander off the subject, right? Yeah, no, P for politics, R for religion, and BCE. That's it, yeah. Now, wondering soul, I'm going to lose a number of viewers who love to talk about politics. For example, Thakur Saab loves to talk about politics, and I'm worried that this will have some effect on my live stream watch hours. You know the magic 4,000 mark? 4,000 yaar, 4,000 yaar, hey. And a few other people also like to talk about politics. They may feel that they have been excommunicated, cut off. They may feel they've been cut off. But I hope they do come back. But they're free. They're still free to talk about anything they like. But we will not be giving much recognition to their texts. That's my main point. Because people do say India's the biggest democracy on the planet. They do say that. So we must respect that, right? No, that's all right, Rosie. That's right, Rosie. Peace of mind is more important. Peace of mind, yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. What more to say? Wandering soul. B, British colonials. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, no, Rakshit, I was just joking about Mongolia, Nigeria, Guatemala, East Timor, Burkina Faso. This is just to stir people's interest. He's talking geography. Where the jumping G is Burkina Faso. Mongolia? Is the capital of Mongolia Ulaanbaatar? Ulaanbaatar? Maybe it is, I don't know. And all these other sort of less known countries like, here we go again, Belize. Belize, where's Belize, Rakshit? Hey? Or Honduras, everybody knows where Honduras is. And Botswana. Palau, where's Palau? Where's the island of Palau? Palau. Yeah, Palau, where's that place? Holy moly. That's right, Wondering Soul. Just talking about it briefly, it's okay. People can send messages loaded with it, but we probably won't be recognizing, giving attention to those messages, you know? Debate, intense debate leads to nowhere. That's right. Well, then, that's very nice, Rakshit. Very nice. I'll pin that. I'll pin it now. Wah, wah, wah. Gajab ho gaya yaar. Gajab ho gaya yaar. Is yaar short for PR? Does yaar come from PR? Please tell me now. I must answer to that. Now, one thing I must say on the big P word, I've said that to people. All right, we accept Ganesh, Ramesh, Debuli, Gita, Sita, Rita. We accept your message, but you are only offering criticism on the big P subject. You're only offering criticism. Why don't you offer some concrete, solid solutions? Would you like to be the leader of this ministry? Hey, would you like that responsibility? You only sleep 4 hours a night? Would you like that job? Don't continue to offer criticism on the big P subject, politics. Offer solutions. Now it's getting late. Poof, it's exactly time for me to have some millet biscuits. All right? Okay. I hope you people found this interesting tonight. Maybe I sound like I'm a knowledgeable person, but believe me, I'm still very, very much studying life, and still, for some reason or another, I still continue to study the most interesting creature on the planet. Not the leopard, not the tiger, the most interesting creature on the planet. Humanity. Hey Bhagwan, hey Bhagwan. Acha, namaste. Please come back at 9 o'clock, okay? Thank you, namaste. Any very last messages here? Rakshi, Palau. Palau is an American territory, the cunning, the very cunning military and government, CIA of America, I mean the USA, they made an agreement with Palau, P-A-L-A-U, in the Pacific Ocean many years ago. Give them military help, and they probably got a military base there also. Yeah. All right, namaste. Please come back at 9 o'clock, yeah? Thank you. Palau, that's Palau, Rakshi. Belize is right in Central America there, neighbor of Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, all that, yeah? Belize possibly had a previous name during the cunning regimes of the colonial powers from Europe, yeah. Namaste, see you at 9, yeah? Thank you. Dilsey, Rosie, when I come back, I'll play the harmonica. Ekdam Joru Bajahonga. Mira Apna Kasam. Namaste. I love you. Thank you. Wawa. Now.